Hello everyone, I'm the Mole Man, and welcome back to Train Simulator, where today we're going to have a look at the brand new Rhine Railway, Mannheim to Karlsruhe. I hope I'm saying those right. I really hope I am, because yeah, German stuff is not something I can say very well. I'm probably not alone in that, but whatever. So we are gonna do a scenario, but before we do, I am gonna show off each of the locos that you get in the pack, because they're nice and you get quite a few. So I'm just gonna dive right into that now, and I'll see you when we're with the first train. So the first train you get with the route, and it's very nice train indeed, is the Ice 3. Now you may think, but we already have the Ice 3, and that's a very good thing to think. However, this one's been upgraded. You can't really tell because of my graphic settings, but there is actually a lot of improvement to the reskin. And yeah, and it just looks overall a lot nicer, especially in the cab. It just looks like it's got more controls and more refinement to it, and it looks more realistic overall. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be that far in the middle, but you know, technicalities. And you got the passenger view as normal. Very nice indeed. So yeah, this is the first train of the route, and now let's move on to the second. Look at that snake-like nose. Next on the list is the BR425. So yeah, it's one of the, you know, sort of commuter trains that you always get, and it's very nice indeed. It's the actual new piece of rolling stock, to say. It's yeah, 4 coaches. I've just got the double length one here. It's very nice indeed. Got a nice little passenger view, so you can see all the people staring at you. And this dude just seems like he's had a bit of a seizure, but we'll ignore him. We'll ignore him. So yes, this is a very nice train indeed. This is for all your S-Bahn routes and all that lovely jazz. If we pop in here, this is the cab. It's the same as any other cab really for a German train, to be perfectly honest. They all look more or less the same to me, but that's because I'm British. I'm sure if you're German, you'll know all the differences between all the trains in the fleet. So yes, that is the train indeed, and let's move on to the next one. Has that dude got a moustache? And now we're on to the freight. The freight indeed. This is the BR189. So yeah, this is your heavy pulling freight train thing, and I've just got it hooked up to a bunch of well, they look like the Lego pieces that you know, that's one Lego piece and that's the other one used to round off a roof, to be perfectly honest, because I know Lego. So yeah, that's what I've got connected to the back of this, and I like this train because if you hold Shift and P, you can switch between the pantographs, which I find is stupidly amazing. And if you did it right, you could probably time it to some music, if you so desired. So, you can always do, and you can put them down, of course, like normal by hitting P. But yeah, that's something that I find very awesome indeed. Or you could say, over here, go down, and now over here. It's just fantastic. So yes, this is a very nice train indeed. So if you want to do all your freight jazz that's on that line, then go do that thing. Move on to the last one. Yeah. And to finish off the main lot, we have the BR294, which is the standard good old, you know, thing that was on the Mole 75 video on Game 75's footage, which is a very nice train indeed. Got it hooked up to a bunch of flats and more of the Lego pieces. So yes, there's quite a long train. But yeah, it's just the standard old. It just fits in the sort of the shunter role, really, doesn't it? It's sort of the bit that you'd see, like it's the Class 08 of Germany, really, isn't it? So yeah, and then we've got, you know, good old cab in here. Looks very complicated. I hope I don't have to drive that at some point in the future. So yeah, that's all the trains you get with the route. However, there is a double pack available, of which you get this train. And so for the dual pack train, we get the 145. So if you want to pick up the dual pack, you'll be able to grab hold of this train as well, which is it's an express passenger train. So if you want to do that jazz, then go ahead. Also comes with new updated, like completely brand new Intercity coaches, which are very nice indeed. It's very nice to see some new German coaches, because the ones that we used to have were a bit naff, not going to lie. But in here now, it looks all very nice indeed. I mean, look at that. Got folding out tables. I don't think they actually fold out, but you can see the hinges are there. Yeah, it's very nice indeed. This I do recommend the dual pack, because you get this train for a bit of a deal. And yeah, he's wearing a high-vis jacket at some point. In fact, if I'm driving, that's probably a good idea. Good idea indeed. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to just normal Mole Man video. Basically, is about to start now. So hello everyone, I'm the Mole Man, and yeah, I've already done that bit. But we're going to be doing one of the scenarios. We're going to be driving the Ice 3 because or the ICE3 because it's an awesome train. And this is a very interesting scenario. You start with 1,000 points, and you've got to try not to lose any. So basically, if I'm a good driver, it's an instant win. So that's fantastic. So we're just going to dive right in and do that journey, which is basically going down the whole length of the route. So we should see some nice stuff. I'll see you then. And we are in. There is a train moving there, which is very nice indeed. The frame rate's a little bit on the slow side, but as you can imagine, there is a lot of trains and a lot of catenary, as you can see in the distance over there, so that's just something we're going to have to deal with, I'm afraid. It is a very nice route, though, so I can forgive it for its low frame rate. It'll look very pretty one day in the future when I've got a better PC. Yep, so there's the new Ice 3 that's just pulling into the station there. We're at Mannheim, I believe, and there's our train that's our thing for today. So we can do that thing indeed. Here we go. Right, am I going to get instructions? Here we go. Good afternoon, driver. You'll be driving the 1636 ICE service between Mannheim and Karlsruhe. Please allow passengers aboard before departure. Do that thing. Right, doors. Doors should be opening. Let's bring the thing up. Don't save progress. I hit that button by accident. I've just gone to the back of the train by accident, so it's all going well today. I promise it's all going to go well. So let's just zoom out a bit. There you go. There's our lovely train. Just got to let the passengers on. Hopefully they can do a bit faster. So as you can see down there, we do have 1,000 points, and the aim is to get there with 1,000 points. So it's a bit different than normal. But as you can see, we've got all sorts of AI going on right now. We've got an ICE train pulling in. We've got a regional S-Bahn pulling out into the depot, and it's just all round a very busy place indeed. And as you can see, the scenery is very nice. Oh, here we go. Look, we've got a freight train coming in. Look at that. We've got 189 pulling its Lego pieces. So, yeah. Look at the pretty sun. I think it's time to go, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's time to go. Okie dokie. We can do that thing. Right. No CIFA or PZB or anything like that today because I don't know how to use any of it. Like, literally don't. Right, now the cab light. We want the cab light off. There we go. Because we don't like cab. Yeah, cab lights are frame rate killers. In fact, also, I'm also going to turn the lights off. I just want just for frame rate reasons. So yes, we're going to try and drive this thing now, and hopefully we'll get to the other end with good points. So we've got to go via Mannheim SVS Nachhocken. I'm gonna screw the pronunciations up. I'm so sorry. If I knew German, I'd probably be able to say it, but I don't. So you know, it's the technicalities of life, really, isn't it? So yeah, look at this. Very nice. Oh, I still haven't turned the lights off. I put them on red. There we go. Yeah, we don't want the lights on today because that could cause problems. We've got so much. Maybe once we get it into like the the high-speed bit, we might have less scenery to look at or less catenary that's rendering, and then we might get a bit of better frame rate. You never know. You never know indeed. I want to get a picture of both these ice trains in one shot if I can. We're going to try this thing once the... there we go. Very nice. Would you look at that? Right. Boom. If you don't know how to, make the HUD disappear when you take a screenshot, Control S is how you do that. Is how you do that one. We're accelerating very slowly, but it's better to be safe than sorry. And what time do we have to be there? I'm assuming we have to be there on time because it's like career. So yeah, we're going to pick up the pace a little bit though. The top speed on this line is 280 kilometers an hour, so we're really going to hopefully see some beautiful speeds as we go along. Why is the passenger view at the back? Oh well. See now, there's this thing right where a challenge to drive from the passenger view. In the ICE 3, it's fine because you can still see out the front. But if you did it out the back one, which is what we've got here, it'd be a bit of a challenge. Not going to lie, but maybe one day. Maybe one day indeed. So yeah, everything's in kilometers an hour, so I've got to try and remember that, because at the moment the speed limit's what, 30 miles an hour or something stupid like that? Yeah, something, because my brain thinks, when it sees kilometers an hour, it thinks you're going a lot faster than you really are, because it sees 50 miles an hour, but it's not, so that's just my brain. Now that went up to 60, but it hasn't gone up to 60 on the HUD. I don't trust it. I'll wait till the 100, I guess. So yeah, we've got another S-Bahn train pulling in there, on the left, which is very nice indeed. As you can see, the frame rate's starting to pick up already as we leave the main station. Not much, but it's it's better than nothing. Better than nothing indeed. I will be doing something with that at some point with that train. In that train, well, if you missed it, there'll probably be a live stream going up on the same day of this video, just afterwards, like in the evening. So you can look out for that. Oh, we can speed up now, because I'm going to live stream. I'm going to be live streaming on the day after this has been recorded, so that's kind of pointless mentioning it. But the day after, no, the day after this, but the day before the video goes out. Oh, it's also confusing. Yeah, people being a YouTuber is confusing. You can do it if you want to. It's fun. It's fun indeed. So yeah, so as you can see, this cab's not very, very complicated indeed, really. I don't know what most of it means, but it kind of makes it feel like I'm driving like a proper train. So it's good. It's not just like Well, all trains are proper trains, but, you know, something like with the Class 483 on the Isle of Wight, you know, it's just like 2 buttons, and it's just sort of like, yeah, you know, throttle and forget. But this looks complicated enough to think if I lose concentration for more than a second, I'm going to kill someone. So let's not do that. Let's do that indeed. Speed limit's about to go up 190. That's quite a lot, isn't it? What's that? LZB signalling enabled. Okie dokie. Well, we've got LZB. Alright, that's fine. But I'm not doing C4 or PZB because I want to actually arrive on time, and I really don't know how the signalling works. I will be learning, though. I will be learning indeed. Oh, look at this high-speed action that we've got going on right here. We've got a fence in the way, but, you know, ignore the fence and we have a great time. Also, I've got a problem being out here. Being out here could cause problems, not going to lie. So, when it comes to stuff like annoying sounds, I'm assuming that's some sort of like sound system there that sort of like projects the sound upwards instead of out into some sort of village. I'm assuming that's what that does. I'm probably right. I don't actually know, but I'm sure we'll find out. Right, let's try and get this. Let's try and get a lovely screenshot there. Lovely. Right, let's move on. I'll probably be taking plenty of screenshots on this route because it's a very nice route. I do like it a lot. So yeah, we've got to go past. Now we've got to go past what's that? Weisental SFS von Hocken something in about 30 kilometers. Oh, we can do that. Oh yeah, speed limit's going to go up to 250 soon, and that's a tunnel. Should we watch ourselves enter the tunnel? I think we shall. This looks like a very awesome tunnel because it's sort of square, not round, is what I'm used to. So this should be pretty cool to enter this. Let's watch it from here, shall we? Oh yeah, look, because we'll watch it bank round and everything. Got to be careful of the speed though. So oh, there we go. Right, and there it goes into the tunnel of awesome. Don't die. It won't die, I promise, because I'm driving. That's a terrible thing to hear. So, yeah, we can look round and there's the rest of our train going through the tunnel at a very awesome way. I like how open this tunnel is. We are speeding. See, yeah, no, not paying attention already. There we go. Well, that's 9 points lost already, but I think that's still a gold. So yeah, we won't be getting a perfect score now because we don't gain any points, we only lose them. So yay! Yay indeed. This is a very awesome tunnel though, isn't it? I like it a lot. Because most tunnels are just like 1 track per tunnel, especially in Britain. You know, like some of the mainline ones are like 2 tracks, but most of the tunnels that I go in, especially on Train Simulator, is like a single tunnel. And also, it just looks so wide because it's square and it's awesome. We can go up to 250. And it's loading the next bit of scenery. Oh god, there we go, we're fine, right. 100% throttle, let's get ourselves up to 250. And there's the 280, we're going to be there in no time. Why is it so noisy in here? Why is it so noisy in here? I don't know. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I don't think you can look at any other cameras. No, you can't. It's just like a normal tunnel. So that's fine. That's fine indeed. I don't even know where this tunnel ends, so that should be fun to... oh, it's up here. Oh, no, it's not. Is it? There is light, but I can't tell if it's because of the game or because of the actual light outside. I don't actually know. There's the light at the end of the tunnel. All right, let's go and give that a watch. Here we go. Here we go. Have you ever like watched a YouTube video where you sort of watch a German train come out of a tunnel and you get some sort of tunnel boom thing? Very cool indeed. Oh, that was a pretty nice screenshot. Boom! Right, 280. Let's do this thing. Ultimate high speed in everything. Oh, wow. Let's get rid of that just for a minute, just so we can have a look at some nice old screenshots. Boom. Right. Yes. Right. 233 kilometers an hour. We're going faster than the Javelin does, so that's always good progress. It's very noisy though. Not gonna lie. Oh my god, that's scary. All right. So yeah, this is proper high-speed action. If you like high-speed action, I suggest you get this route because it's one of the fastest ever, really. Well, Schengen to Sweden goes faster, but you know, if you want to go really fast in Germany, this is a good route to do it on because look at the scenery. You get around it as well. And my settings are rather low, or practically the lowest. So you know, yeah, very nice route indeed. Let's have a look in here. Also, notice how the catenary seems like it's swaying from side to side. That's actually realistic. It's actually very realistic indeed. Dovetail Games spent ages trying to figure out how to perfect that to make it like it really is, where the top line is stationary and the other one sort of weaves about, so it doesn't carve a groove into the pantograph. Because at high speeds, I think anything with, you know, if you were grinding across a cable at you know, nearly 200 miles an hour, I think you'd have a bit of a problem. So yeah, don't do that thing. We're really going rather fast now, aren't we? Yeah, we're approaching the 280, and we're probably going to be there not too long in the future, actually. If we get a nice... That is so fast. That is so fast indeed. Obviously, the S-Bahn routes don't use this line. They sort of weave in and out of it. The route map sort of shows it careering off different sides. And this is really noisy. I am actually going to turn the sound down a little bit. There we go. Turn the sound down a bit just because it was being a bit too noisy for my liking, but whatever. Right. Looks like I've got green signals all the way. I don't know how the signal system works. I think the bit in front of us is distance to the next we're speeding again. My goodness! Yeah, that's going to be a thing in the future. Well, that's another 9 points lost. Yeah, I'm thinking the bit down here is distance to the next signal. Or, no, not signal, the next speed limit change. And at the moment, it's way up there. So that's my thinking. That just went off, and now that's going down. See? You see? So the LZB just went off, and now this is going down. So I think that's an advance warning for speed restrictions. So that's a true thing right there. So we'll keep an eye out on the thing below. And once that reaches a certain speed, we can start to slow down to whatever it is. It's 200, I think. Yeah, looking at that there, it's 200. Okie dokie. Well, let's keep the throttle on until we get there. How about that? Let's get back up to 280 for a little while, and then we'll slow down at, I don't know. I've only got to lose several kilometres now, and this train seems to do it rather easily. So that's a true fact right there. But as you can see, that LZB didn't pop up the little alerter things. That's why it's scary to be outside the cab. There we go. Screenshot sound has turned itself back on for some reason. I don't know why. Steam's just being a nincompoop, really, to be perfectly honest. So we've got 8 kilometres to go until we're sent to SVS von Hocken something. I don't actually know. In fact, if we have a look at F1, it'll give us the whole name. Hockenheim. There we go. And then go via Graben Neudorf Bahnsteig 1. I think that's what that says. And then Karlsruhe HBF Bahnsteig 4. So yeah, as you can see, we really do get there quickly because it's bloody quick. I'm not gonna lie. Right, there we go. That went off again. So I'm now going to start slowing down for that 200, just slowly. Let's just do it on 1B brake. Is that one? What is that? 1 bar? I don't know. Or is that just saying 1B? That's one. Oh, that's 1A. No, it's not. Okay. Let's just start slowing down a bit here then. Even though I don't think there's much need to yet, but yeah, there we go, 200. There it is. Right, we'll be on minimum braking, I guess. Yeah, that's a good plan. Just to get us down to that 200. Oh, we'll coast for a little while now because we are going uphill. So yeah, so that's how that LZB signal system works, I guess. It's just like it's similar to TVM 430, I guess, in that sense. It shows you the speed reduction. But it's actually more similar to the one on Chengdu to Sweening, isn't it? Yeah, why did that go off? I don't know. I don't know why that one went off. Oh, we're about to go past that point. We ain't got to be there at a certain time, so we won't lose any points for that. Just got to make sure I'm under 200, which I should be. I should be able to coast to under 200. If not, I'll brake at that signal. Yeah, I'm braking. And we're below 200. The next signal is miles away, so that's fine. It's very far away. Oh, we're turning off. Okay, that'll explain the speed reduction, because we are turning off onto the single line for some weird reason. Well, the screenshot button didn't work there, so that's annoying. So let's try that again. I got the signpost in the way. Let's try that. There we go. So difficult to get screenshots with catenary on the side of the track. I'm not going to lie. Right, let's get a bit of throttle on just to try and stay at 200. And we're about to go past this point here. Oh, the catenary's changed sides. It's time to do this thing. That's the wrong button. It's time to do this thing. Right. Catenary's changed sides. Screenshots for days. There we go. Right. Come on, train. Let's get the throttle on. Let's get up to 200 here. It's still very quick, isn't it? I mean, what is that? I mean, 160 is 100 miles an hour. So 200 is... what are you looking at? 100 and 110, no, not 100, 120, 125 maybe, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Go via Graben Nudov Bahnsteig 1. Isn't Bahnsteig platform and was it Gleis or Gleis platform? Or something like that. No, it's track. That's it. That's what I meant to say. Gleis is track, or Gleis is track, however you meant to say it. And Bahnsteig is platform. I think that's right. I think. I don't actually know, I'm just guessing really. Oh, it's educated guessing though. Come on train, you really need to get some speed up here. Oh, go via, it's a station, is it? Oh, very nice. We've got another ice train right there, look. That is speed. That is speed. If you like speed, do that thing. That is awesome. We're down to 3 tracks. Is something you don't see very often, especially in the UK. We're approaching the speed limit here, and then we're going to jump ahead and watch the train go past the station. So there we go. Let's take the throttle off and let's dive up ahead. Oh, nice and quiet. Nice and quiet for a change. Let's stand on one of these platforms. Is that red signal better not be for me? Just saying. That red signal better not be for me. Oh, it doesn't look like it is. That's fine. That is very quick. That's very quick indeed. Right, let's get back on the throttle just to get ourselves back up to 200. Yeah, this train doesn't tend to glide very well, is what I've noticed, but that's fine. That's fine. So you've got 20 kilometers to go into our final station, or yeah, our next and final station. So as you can tell, you do really bomb through the high speeds here. It's fantastic. I think this button here puts down the blind. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That actually looks rather cool. Not gonna lie. Can you even see the effect in there? I'm not entirely sure. Don't think so. But it doesn't really matter. Speeding again. See, can't do these things. Is that another 9 points lost? Probably. No, 6. 976 points. Oh man, if I'd lost only 4 points, I'd have 978 points, and that would be something to be proud of. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Oh well, we'll be fine. What's that? Silver, possibly? I don't know. I mean, you know, what's a bit of speeding going to do in the long sense? I mean, we're not going to die or anything, right? I mean, hopefully not. I wouldn't want to, really. But yeah, this is quick, isn't it? Very quick indeed. I do like these German ICE trains. I want the ICE Volaro D in Train Simulator, and not just because it's basically the Class 374 Eurostar. That's not the reason at all. It kind of is. But you know, it's a very nice high-speed train. I like all the ICE trains, and I've got them all in Train Simulator. All the ones that have come out, I've got them. So that's a true fact right there. We really need to put the speed back on that. Just so we can get up to that 200, but not go over it. That's the thing. We don't want to go over it, but we want to get close. So yeah, going past another. Was this station? Didn't look like. Oh, it's a bit. Why did that go off? Ah, here we go. That's the speed limit for the 140. Okay. It's in 10 kilometers, so that's fine. That's fine indeed. Well, it's in 9 kilometers, but it's practically, because I think that there is in meters. Yeah, that's in meters. So that's fine. That is fine indeed. We don't have to worry about that just yet, but you know, it's good to keep an eye on it. I suppose that beep just tells you to look at the dial, doesn't it? So yeah, that's a true fact right there. So we're pulling into platform 4 by the looks of things, which is I don't know if that's realistic or not. That's one thing about these German routes. I mean, I really like them, you know, and they look amazing, but I couldn't tell if they're realistic or not because I've never seen them. You know, London to Faversham, I can say, is about 95% realistic, you know, compared to the time when it was made. Like, because now there's like extended platforms, and you know, Gravesend's been completely rebuilt, but that, you put that aside, and it's almost there on realism. It really is. I think the only difference is the entrance of Strood Station's a bit off. You know, that's about the only thing that's different with that. So yeah, we're 6 kilometers away from this speed thing. When the green bar starts going down is when I'll think about getting to 140 just by coasting really, and then brake when I can see it. That's the plan anyway, because we haven't got to be there on time by the looks of things. We've just got to be there at a time. So yeah, that's something we can do. Something we can do indeed. So yeah, I like this. I like this route a lot. If you don't like, you know, I mean, if you don't like it, then what's wrong with you? Look at it. You've got to love high-speed trains because they're fast. You know, you get somewhere fast. So yeah, I recommend you pick this up. I'll probably leave a link in the description to the route because I'm kind of like that. I'm kind of like that. It's very nice indeed. Is that another train in the distance? I think it might be. It is indeed. It looks like it might be an S-Bahn train. Yeah, right. I'm going to take the throttle off now, and we're just going to coast. In fact, we're going to one step of brake, and I want to have a look at this other train that's coming that way. Yeah, right. Let's try and get an awesome screenshot. There's the 140. Can I try and screenshot this? Do we reckon? What do we reckon? Yay or nay? Yeah, that was all right. Right. Okay. This train's got very good brakes. We're on minimal braking, and we're going to be like, at this right speed way too early. This train's fantastic. Oh, look at that overshoot right there. Oh my god, that's quite the gradient change, isn't it? I'd give it passengers a bit of a bump. Never mind. Let's not do that in the future. Actually, you know, that's the S-Bahn route, isn't it? Or the freight route or something. That's one of the routes. That's something we'll do indeed. Yeah, because as you saw there, that the S-Bahn routes and this one, you know, shared the same track, but they have separate tracks elsewhere, so they're not always in the way. So that's useful. Why did that go off? I don't know. Is it because I got closer to the 140? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, let's get down to 140. Boom. Right, we are doing well. We are doing well. We're only 5 kilometers away from where we're going next. So yeah, this is fantastic. Another S-Bahn train. Can I do it? Can we do it? I held it too early. Whoops. I took about 5 screenshots there by accident. I'll have to delete those later. I'll have to delete those later indeed. I held the button down by accident because I was trying to. Yeah. Whoops. And none of those screenshots were good either. So that's useful. Come on, go up this steep hill here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is nice. I like this. It's sort of like, it reminds me of some sort of approach like into London. I don't want to save progress because I hit the wrong button. There we go. Want to get a nice screenshot like that. Very nice indeed. Right, let's get ourselves up to that 140 just so we can get there on time, basically. Just so we get there on time indeed. Oh, it goes down to 40. It goes down to 60 down there. Alright, well, we'll go to 40 because I trust the signalling in train more than I trust the HUD. And that's a true fact. Right, okie dokie. Let's start braking at the next signal, is what I'm going to say. Is that a burger advert there? I think it just looked like a burger or something. Yeah, it looked like a burger. Oh, look at that huge car park. I would not want to try and find my car in there. That looks way too busy. We are seriously approaching Karlsruhe now. You can see it up on the map there. Let's get ourselves down to... I'm going to go with... in fact, we can probably find out, can't we? If we look at that, it wants us to be at 40 in that distance. And the 60 is further away than that. So, yeah, we want to be down to 40. Rather soonish, really, to be perfectly honest. Get down to 80 and take the brake off. We are going downhill, so I have to be a bit careful of that. This train's still decreasing speed, even though we're going downhill. So that's not too bad, is it? It's a nice train like that. It behaves. Yeah, that's telling me of some other speed limit, so we'll keep on slowing down, I think. It's probably safe, because as we arrive into the final station, I don't want to screw it up. I can't really say I want to. I want to kind of do well. 59 to... What does that mean? Or is that just... is that some sort of signal number? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Oh, there's another one here. What does this one say? Or is it like mileposts or something along those lines? 59.4. Yeah, I think there might be some sort of kilometre posts. I'm not too sure. That was 59.4, and the next one is 59.6. Yeah, it seems to be going up. Yeah. Meh. Yeah, look, see, it just went down to 40 at that signal. LZB has been disabled. It went down to 40 at that signal, but that bit says 60. So I know my stuff. I know my stuff indeed. We're going at the right speed and everything right now. Look at that. Stupid posts, get out of the way. I was going to screenshot there. 14. Lovely. Right. Right. So as this is our final approach into Karlsruhe HBF Bahnsteig 4, which is good indeed. Guten Tag. Guten Tag indeed. What does the other one say? What does the other one say? It looks like some sort of ticket. Yeah, it looks like some sort of ticket. Oh well, we don't care about tickets. Just coasting into the station now. Really, it's quite nice, isn't it? It's quite nice coasting into the station. Why did that thing have to get in the way? And buffers as well. Why not? Alright, never mind. Let's just put a smidge of throttle on just to get ourselves up to the 40. I can't tell if that's a 25 in the station or a 50, because all the numbers are jumbled up. I'm going to slow down anyway, probably. Yeah, we'll slow down to 25 just so we enter the station at a good speed. There's freight trains everywhere here. Look at this. There's freight trains everywhere. And S-Bahn trains. There's another ICE train over there. Lots of AI on this. It's very nice indeed. I highly recommend it to everybody that you get this route. It's fantastic. So I'm just going to... Oh, going onto this track, are we? Very nice indeed. I'm going to go past our freight train here. We'll try and get a good look at that as we go past. Let's put a bit more brake on. There we go. We've arrived with 976 points. That's good going. That's good going indeed. Yes, there's the 189 with the multi-pantographs. That's fantastic indeed. Frame rate's quite nice here actually. It's probably because it's less busy. That's probably why. Oh, look at us snaking around. I seriously do think this train looks like a snake. Especially if you like attach to them together. I mean, obviously, apart from the join in the middle, snakes don't have that. But it just looks like a snake to me. This is the snake train, in my opinion. That probably sounds really wrong, but nevertheless, that is what I think. Oh, look at this. I like sort of like the whole terminus station feel. It's sort of like you have arrived at the best place ever. You know, Karlsruhe HBF. What does the HBF mean? Inform me in the comments section what HBF means, because I don't actually know. It's on like the end of most of these stops. Oh, look at this. It's like, that's not a platform up there though, is it? Off the brake. Oh, look at this. As we put it, it's very busy here. I like it. I like it indeed. Well, busy's in people. There's like people on every platform, and normally these stations look abandoned. So it's nice to see a bit of change on that front. Right. Let's. We don't have to be here at a certain time, so I'm going to show you the route map quickly, so you can see what I mean by the different S-Bahn routes and all that jazz. There's a dude's ass. But never mind. Right. So if we have a look here, so this is the station. But then if we follow this line across, you can see the S-Bahn routes. Sort of, yeah, here it is, weaving in and out, and got a really sharp turn there. I don't know what that's all about. I think there's some sort of return loop. But yeah, then they share tracks again. Then there's a line that goes out here, and there's another return loop. So yeah, there's sort of like lines sort of crewing off of everywhere. Another S-Bahn route going, weaving off there. And yeah, that's that. And then here's the station here. That's Mannheim. And then you got more track there and a really big freight yard. So if you like freight, this is definitely for you. Right, let's get the doors open. Fantastic. Why do people keep letting me look at their skirt? That's not a good thing in Train Simulator. Okay, let's just look at the train. Yeah, we're not interested in that anyway, are we? We're interested in the train. So yeah, I do like that indeed. Very nice selection of trains, indeed. There's a man coming towards us. Why is there's a woman? Yeah. Don't walk through each other. Well done. You actually walked round each other. Good AI. When they say they've fixed it, they're not lying, are they? I mean, they've improved it, so to speak. I mean, these people look like they actually walk round each other a bit more now, which is nice to see. Nice to see indeed. Let's have a brief look round, just before it ends the scenario. So yeah, very nice station. Well done. Scenario complete. Yes, and we only lost a few points. Yeah, look, there's more trains over here. Fantastic indeed. We have done well. We have done well indeed. Right, I say indeed too much. It's in the brain. And it's loading up. Let's see how bad we did. No, we did well. Gold? Gold! Yes, we got gold. I've got that. Look how much XP I've got in total. That's quite a bit. 192 and a 90. Oh, there. 282 and 202. I was 2 kilometers an hour over each time. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Now I'm gonna do one more thing on this video, because why the hell not? Why the hell not indeed? And I'll see you when we're doing that thing. Now you may think that this sky looks very bland and boring. Well, I'm just replicating what the solar eclipse looked like to half the UK. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here at London St Pancras International. Let us do the usual, and it shall be amazing. Oh yes, beautiful. Beautiful. Fantastic crash. Thank you very much for watching this one. If you enjoyed it, then please like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.